Right now at 5:30, these are the faces their loved ones say of the impacts of medical negligence. Now there's a fight brewing at the state capitol over a Florida law that many argue victimizes them all over again. The fight is over who can sue for pain and suffering when a loved one is killed due to medical negligence and how much the courts can award in such cases.
Current law prohibits the parents of an adult child who's not married and at least 25 years old. Their parents are not allowed to sue for pain, suffering, if that child is killed due to medical malpractice. It also prohibits an adult child 25 and older from seeking such damages if their parent is not married and dies due to medical negligence. The law is known by critics as free kill, and state lawmakers are looking at repealing it, but in the process would cap certain medical malpractice damages for everyone. News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell spoke with a St. Johns County woman who says that current law kept her from seeking accountability when her daughter died in the hospital last year.
There's no words to describe the compounding of the grief when you feel like people literally got away with murder.
It's been almost a year since Cindy Jenkins lost her oldest child, Taylor, a flight attendant living in Orlando.
She met the love of her life, so really they were planning their entire future together. They were going to eventually get married, have a family. All of that was on the horizon.
And then the crash happened.
Jenkins says her daughter was sitting at a red light in Orlando when she was rear-ended. She was knocked unconscious and rushed to a trauma center. According to Jenkins, the hospital left Taylor bleeding out internally for hours after they knew about the problem.
I couldn't believe the reckless negligence involved.
An autopsy report she provided showed her cause of death was a laceration in a pelvic artery.
But you wanted to file a lawsuit.
Yeah, so I wanted them to be held accountable.
She says she reached out to attorneys.
Then I was asked 3 questions. Well, how old was your daughter, Taylor? And I said she had just turned 25 years old. Okay, was she married? No, she wasn't married yet. Did she have children under 25? No. And that's when they said, because of Florida State Statute 768.21 subsection 8, we cannot help you. We can't take your case.
That's the Florida law known by critics like Jenkins as free kill.
They basically say we can't afford, without being able to go after economic damages, we would lose money or break even if we tried to help you.
She's been on a mission to get that law repealed. And now state legislators have proposed a bill to do just that. But it would also cap damages for pain and suffering due to medical negligence at $500,000 for everyone, regardless of their age or marital status. Michael Beecham, who lives in Windermere, Florida, says going forward, that cap would apply to situations like the one his family has been through.
This is Maddie.
She's 13 months old. Her father says she was born with 2 healthy hands, but she was in the hospital for something unrelated when she was hurt due to what her family says was medical negligence.
The circulation got cut off to her hand, and she lost all. Now she has 1 finger left that she'll lose.
He says he's speaking out against the cap on pain and suffering damages for other families who may face cases like this in the future.
You want to solve medical malpractice rates? Find a way to practice better medicine, safer medicine.
Proponents of the bill say the $500,000 cap would balance out the high costs of medical malpractice lawsuits. Mary Mayhew, who is the president and CEO of the Florida Hospital Association, told me last week the caps will have a positive impact on Florida's healthcare system.
Improving the affordability of healthcare, reducing the practice of defensive medicine, reducing the cost of medical malpractice premiums, and helping us to recruit more physicians to our state.
What are your thoughts on that compromise?
I don't think it's a compromise. I would really refer to it as trading off one horrific injustice for an even more horrific injustice.
Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
That bill is making its way through committees in the Florida legislature.